Hi all and welcome to another Trails review. This time around we are looking at the new AT tire, new that it is at least for Europe. The Falken WildPeak AT3 WA comes to replace the legendary AT01. So let's see in this video how Falken designed it and what are our expectations from it. AT3 WA is mainly sold outside USA. Also, please remember that we are testing all-terrain tires since 3 years ago and we already have a chart that shows you our results with unparalleled clarity for what community testing can really show if done properly. Warning! Please respect the quarantine measures, stay in house and keep your family and neighborhood safe from COVID-19. Now let's slow down a little bit and go back to Falken and their all-terrain design strategy. As you can see, they have abandoned their elegant AT01 design drawings and they are going for a more simple geometry. We have arranged their tires for you so you can see now their approach towards offering dedicated performance for different types of cars. Take this as a small tip. You should never look at a tire solely for its looks or imagined fear factor. You should see tires in relation to a particular car weight, traction system and terrain types. Choosing tire just for looks or marketing will make you look like a noob or a snob in any mature community. You can clearly see in this image what is designed to be closer to the asphalt and what is designed with more serious off-road in mind. The bulky AT3W shows us that it is designed for dry and desert environments and also for heavy trucks, while the AT3WA is made for more temperate climates and lighter 4x4s. Remember, it's not just about the looks. The car's weight allows Falken to adapt their design in order for it to be optimal. If you put those bulky AT3Ws on a light SUV, they will perform poorly in many scenarios. Now let's see what the manufacturer offers as new concept elements for these new sister tires. So pause the video to read a few of those marketing details. How really useful they are remains to be seen in actual testing. Also, fun fact, did you notice that recently all the manufacturers have an obsession with the AT3 name? Now this is the good stuff slide and this is how we see a tire, so let's slow down a little bit and explain. The A yellow section is the most important part of a tire. It tells you how silent it might be and how well it can brake on wet or icy asphalt. It also shows you mileage, fuel consumption potential and snow and wet off-road push potential. A yellow, also known as the central rib, is the part with the highest weight pressure on the ground. So this is why what you have there is super important. The big grey sections are mainly made by blocks and they have the second highest importance as their diagonal design help the front wheels with traction while the wheels and the car is doing a turn. The B section different size and edges count per area will also significantly affect how good the low spin tire bite traction is compared with the high spin tire traction. The C orange shoulders are the ones that give you traction in tight wheel turns. They are especially good while you are trying to climb a lateral high edge. They also keep the wheels bite better into ground at high speeds with lateral inertia, especially in off-road. If they are sharp and spaced out, they give a lot of traction, but also become super noisy on asphalt. So it's all about how well you can balance their design and make the compromise. The grooves are the channels who evacuate water and mud and also bite into terrain. The larger they are, the better. Also, if they are as straight as possible and not zigzagged as much, they will clear mud faster and at lower tire speeds than, for example, a KO2. This means better traction and stability in wet mud terrains at lower speeds, so more slow and precise maneuvers can be done in difficult slippery scenarios. The sipes are small cuts into the tire blocks. These open under the tire and the car's weight and bite into the terrain. This is why you always see them closed. The more sipes you have, the better. They give you traction in hard winters, on wet asphalt, wet grass, and almost anywhere you have very little to bite on. Also, the zigzag number 1 sipes from the image are better for you than the more straight and resilient number 2 ones. The only thing that you are not seeing written into the image is the chemistry of the tire, but since this is an old season tire, it has a more softer compound. We hope you are not overwhelmed by the information we have provided, as we are also interested to have you analyze yourself what we said. Therefore, take your time to reflect a little bit on all these details that have been presented before while you are looking at these images. As you can see, the Falken size honesty in ATs makes the tires look quite small on the car, and when we tested some of their winter tires, they were significantly larger, so we are not sure why they did this on ATs. We also hope you enjoyed the video. We dumped so much information in it to do the quarantine and to show you how we think about tires. Until the next episode, best of health and wishes to you all.